up, you guys? Welcome back to Ant's Rant. And I just decided to make this video because the last video I made, it was in the same location. So I just thought I just thought about this real quick, and I decided to make another story time talking about what happened. So as I mentioned in the previous video, I was working 12-hour shifts. I was working basically 12:30 to 12:30, and my shifts were long, and I basically I was always just walking around making sure everything was safe. This one time, the end of my 12-hour shift basically, and it had been a long day already. I was just ready to go home. I had taken off my security uniform maybe like 15 minutes before closing. It was my fourth day of working 12-hour shifts, and I was just tired. So basically what ended up happening was, as I'm about to clock out, I hear this screaming. It was a lady who was screaming, and I don't know why I decided to just get in my truck, and I decided to just drive to wherever this happened. This could have been some lady getting attacked or something. If I could prevent something from happening, I'm not a person who just watches something happen. I decided to always intervene, and this is why I always end up getting in trouble. I hear this lady screaming and get in my truck. As I arrived there, it blew my mind. It was a lady. She was standing in front of a Buffalo Wild Wings, and she was just screaming so loud because she saw that there was some guy on top of a lady, and he was just basically bashing that lady's face. And I got into like a mode that I never even thought I had. I got off of my truck and I ran over, and I told that guy to get the fuck off of her before I beat his ass. Keep in mind, I'm about 5'11", about like 230 pounds. So I'm not a small guy. This guy, he was smaller than me, so it wasn't gonna be a problem for me to take him off. But just the whole situation just really pissed me off because, first of all, you're never supposed to put your hands on a female. I know that there's going to be a lot of controversy about the situation. I'm not going to go ahead and get into that. As I'm seeing this, I told him to get the fuck off of her, and this guy just gets off of her and he tells me, "You really want to do this right now?" That's what he told me. And at that moment I was just so heated. I told him that he needed to basically just back off before he got into some more trouble. I asked the lady if she was all right. She I guess it was her lady. It was that guy's lady, because she was defending him, which really blew my mind. Why would he do this? She's all bloody in the face. This is another lesson for you guys. Whenever there's a couple arguing, don't intervene. At the end of the day, you're gonna be the bad person. So I don't know why I do these things. She's cussing me out now. The guy's drunk. Well, I guess this lady ends up pissing him off even more, and he ends up slapping her around. And by this time, the lady who was screaming had already called the sheriff's department, so they showed up quick. And then when they get there, they tackle him down to the floor, and then they basically just arrest him. And this was basically it. I wasn't wearing my security uniform. I had taken it off, so when the sheriff's department saw me, they thought I was just another bystander. And they didn't ask for my statement or anything. I was just there. I told them that I didn't really tell them anything. I was just a bystander to them, and I didn't really want to get involved because I was just trying to get home. It had been a long 12-hour shift, and I was just tired, so I just walked away. Yeah, this is another story time for you guys. I just thought about it because of the last video that I made. Stay safe, you guys. This is another lesson for you guys through my mistakes. For all those new people that are deciding to work security, or even just in general. This is another lesson for you guys. This has been Ant's Rant. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay tuned for the next video.